E.N.D here. Gruul Werewolves, is it the best deck out there? Especially in Standard? Not at all. Why do I play it? Because it matches perfectly my style of play. It's fast, it's aggro, and it's fun. And then you get to hear that particular werewolf howling. Opening hand. It's a very bad opening hand. 2 lands, only 2 lands, and the Gold Pendragon, 2 Ezika Chariot, Tovolar, Arlen, the Bex Hope. We're going to mulligan this particular hand. I'm sure about it. Let's mulligan. Okay, this is quite a good hand, better than the other one. Let's remove the second Gold Pendragon. I don't need a second Gold Pendragon. We have 2 lands and DFC, a double face card. It can be a land, and that's what I'm going to do. Let's play the Kazundu Valley. Casting, Naturist, Arlen. There's the Werewolf Pack Leader. Okay. Let's play the Werewolf Pack Leader. Youthful Valkyrie from my opponent's side. I think this is an Angel deck. Orzo Angel deck. Or Silver Quill, if we stick with Strixhaven. I'm more a Ravnica person than a Strixhaven person, so it's Orzo colors. Let's see what my opponent's going to do. Come on, opponent, just 1 creature in play. You can swing. I don't have any chance of blocking for the time being. A flying creature. There's go my Wolf Pack Leader, Infernal Grasp. A very good 2-drop removal, just 2 life, and you can remove any creature that's in play. Put a red source. Casting Naturalist. I can go with Casting Naturalist and play the Gold Pendragon. Let's see. We're waiting for our opponent. He's taking quite time to play something. Firja, Retribution. Okay, this is an Angel deck. Youthful Valkyrie, you get a +1/+1. Now it's a 2/4. Very, very strong card. And there's a 4/4 Angel in play. Swing with Youthful Valkyrie. Another Werewolf Pack Leader from my side. Put the Werewolf Pack Leader in play. And the Kazundu Valley. I'm not going to swing with my Casting Naturalist. Especially because of this particular ability now. All angels in play, they can be tapped and destroy a creature, which is quite a useful ability. Especially if one of his angel is a 4/4. Therefore, my Werewolf Pack Leader or Casting Naturalist, they could be both of them dead in next turn. In this turn. I think he's going to use that particular ability. I'm at 13, he's at 18, so he's quite well ahead in terms of life and even of creatures. Now it's night. Let's put Arlen, the Bex Hope, in play. Because it's night, Arlen will come and play with its night bound face up or down. Let's transform Arlen into a werewolf, indestructible, trample and haste, and I have that particular green source which I can use if there is some sort of a removal or a response. I have Snakeskin Veil. Come on. I'm going to swing with everything. Lord of the Underworld will give me a mana. Let's choose red, only to confuse my opponent. I don't have any 2-drop, any Gruul 2-drop spell. He blocked my Lord with his Valkyrie. I'm going to put the +1/+1 counter on my Lord, only because I want to kill his Valkyrie unless he has some sort of removal. He didn't hit, so Valkyrie is out. Now, unfortunately, Arlen goes back to the, let's say, the nice lady face up. And Arlen can be dead in next turn. Yes, he swings with a 4/4 to kill my 4 loyalty counter Planeswalker.
Retreat into the night.
He had also double strike. I think he could have easily gone for my life with a 4/4 double strike. I would have been to 5. Another Arlen in play, and now it's still night. Arlen again, look out. The Moose Fury. Swing with everything. Let's do the same trick. Add a mana red. Now he can block the Mew Fury or my Lord of Underworld. That's what he did. Now, no creature from my opponent's side on the battlefield. And I still have my Arlen, the Mew's Fury. Unless my opponent plays 2 spells in this turn, a Miracle. Unfortunately, I don't have the second red mana source to play the Gold Pendragon. I used that particular pathway for the Snake Veil, for the Snakeskin Veil. Let's play again Arlen and the Lord of Underworld for the +1/+1. My Arlen Mew's Fury is indestructible, so I'm going to kill one of his angels. I think he's going to swing for my Arlen again. Yes, it's the most dangerous creature you have there. In this case, Planeswalker.
The hunt is over.
I still have my Lord of Underworld. No red mana source for playing my Gold Pendragon. So my only option is swing with the Lord. Add a red mana. I need red mana. And now I can play my Gold Pendragon. Unfortunately, I didn't take advantage of his haste. But it's in play. Okay, vanishing. Okay. Good removal. I couldn't play that particular spell on my Lord of Underworld because it's monocolor and my Lord is 2-color. Even or Arlen. A foretold card in a black and white deck could be a Doomscar. I think that's the most plausible foretold card in this particular deck. I'm going to play Primal Adversary. Probably I'm going to win the game. Vanishing Verse, okay, out. But still the ability is on this deck. I'm going to pay the 2 and transform one of my lands, untapped lands, into a creature. And I'm going to swing with everything. And unless you have some sort of a removal, which he doesn't have because he has only a foretold card and probably it's a sorcery, he blocks my land and takes the 3. And that's the first game. I told you, Gruul Werewolves, it's fast, it's aggro, it's fun. And then you get to hear the werewolves howling. Second game, opening hand was okay. Let's put a Highland Forest in play, untapped. We have a Werewolf Pack Leader, Ranger class. Very good card, Ranger class. Very, very good card. I think it's the best class, enchantment class from Adventures in the Forgotten Realm, Dungeons and Dragons. This is a mono green deck or a Gruul deck. I think it's a mono green deck. Rangers class in play. Let's do the same. Create a wolf. Let's attack with the pack leader. Doesn't have any way of dealing with the pack leader unless blocking with the 2/2 wolf. There's a mammoth. He didn't. That's strange. He didn't level his class. I'm going to level my class. I think it's very important to level the class. I'm going to swing with the werewolf pack leader. He's going to block with 2 creatures. Okay, kill the mammoth. Now he has only a 2/2 wolf in play, and I have 2 creatures in play with a ranger class already leveled up. Azika Chariot. Okay, this is a mono green Azika Chariot. Another ranger class from my side. Now I can play Arlen. I can That's
feel
great.
the yearning of the wild grow more
2
intense.
green wolves.
I must resist its call.
Let's put a pathway. I can swing with the Kessing Naturalist for 1 mana. But I think at this stage, better saving my creatures. Let's see, I have also another Arlen in hand. So if he attacks Arlen, I can just let him tap out, killing Arlen, and then play another Arlen. Probably he's going to use Ezika Chariot. He's going to... Yes, that's what he's going to do. Ezika Chariot, now it's a creature. Swing Ezika Chariot and the wolf. It's very strange that he didn't level up Ranger's class. That's a very strange. Probably has some sort of a spell in hand. A 5-drop. Another Cousin Dumama. And the pack leader. Okay. There's a Ezika Chariot from my side. Let's put another Arlen in play. And more wolves.
You want to fight me and my pack?
On my battlefield.
Good luck.
The only reason why I swing with 1 creature to give the +1/+1, and maybe he blocks with the Mammoth or pack leader. Now he has a 5. Has 5 mana untapped. Again, he didn't, at least for the time being, he didn't level up Rangers. I think he's going to do it now. Yes, okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. He can swing with the pack leader for a card, an extra card in hand. Okay. Let's see. So now I'm going to kill the Ezika Chariot. I'm going to kill the pack leader because now I need Arlen. And removing those 2 particular creatures from my opponent's side, it's important. I'm at 20, he's at 14. There's an Innkeeper. Why didn't he play the Innkeeper before attacking? The Lord gained another life thanks to... There's the Gold Pendragon. Let's put now creatures. My creatures have.
Hide our enemies from us.
Let's say have flash. I'm going to swing with the Gold Pendragon. No way that has a way of dealing with the fly. Doesn't fly. My dragon hits at. It's a 6/6 now. Let's put another ranger class and create a wolf, and now my wolf has also a +1/+1 counter on it, which is quite good. Now, because if he's going to go for my Arlen, he has to sacrifice his creature. I can spare a charm block. Even if we swing with the Mammoth, I can just block with 1 of my wolves or the Kessing Naturalist. Unless it's night, I don't have any way of using that particular creature. And that was hit it. Okay, Werewolf Pack Leader is a 4/4. Honestly, I want to kill the Werewolf Pack Leader. Gives him extra cards in hand. One of my wolves will remain alive. I still have the Gold Pendragon. Another Ezika Chariot in play. Get some life. Okay. Okay. I can level up my Ranger's class, and my Gold Pendragon will get 2 +1/+1 counters, or I can play the Reckless. Okay, play the Reckless. Good. Swing with the Gold Pendragon. Get a +1/+1 counter. Now observe that I didn't level up my class, and there's a reason why. I didn't level up my class because Gold Pendragon will give me that treasure, which gives 2 mana, and now I can put Ezika Chariot in play, and my 2 cats will also get a +1/+1 counters thanks to Arlen. I think, unless he has a way of dealing with my gold Pendragon, I won the game. He can swing with everything, maybe going for my life. I can block, okay, old growth roll. I can block, I think, the best creatures that he has. Okay, maybe want a couple of creatures just to get some life. But my gold Pendragon now will be quite big. Yes, that's what he did. He swung with everything. I knew it. I think it's just, you know, wasting time because the game is over. If you don't have any way of dealing with my gold Pendragon, the game is over. Maybe you get another life thanks to Azika Chariot, but the game is over. I can just block the biggest creature from my opponent's side, and that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I'm going to do. Just block what I can. No way he's going to win the game. No way. I don't know why he just did that. He just concede. At this stage you just concede, but I don't know. Personally, I would just have concede. If you don't have a way of dealing with a threat on the battlefield, you just concede. Okay, you have another Azika Chariot, but why? Why losing time? Why? And to just concede it afterwards, I don't know. It was a quite good game, but when you don't have a way of dealing with your opponent's battlefield, you just concede. I think it's more honorably conceding like that. Another game, third game. Opening hand. Not the ideal opening hand, because we have 3 lands, or 3 potential lands, but they are all green source. Okay, we had our red source. Kazundu Valley in play, and also a Kazundu Valley in play from our opponent's side. Probably also it's a mono green deck. Swarm Shambler, okay, good. Classic Naturalist. Let's try and start ramping. Another green source, Werewolf Pack Leader. Don't tell me you have Bizarro. Okay, perfectly played. Perfectly played from my opponent's side. Werewolf Pack Leader and Bizarro. Reckless Stormseeker. I'm going to swing with Reckless Stormseeker only in the hope that my opponents sacrifice his Werewolf Pack Leader. Personally, I would have taken the 3 damage instead of sacrificing this creature, personally, but that's how I would have played. Now I'm going to try again the same thing. I don't think he will fall for the trick 2 times in a row. No, he didn't. He didn't sacrifice this time the Werewolf Pack Leader. I was preparing my Snake Skin Veil for a +1/+1. Okay. He's going for the life, he's doing a lot and a lot of damage. And he wants those cards. And I'm quite in a, let's say, in a very bad position currently. I'm at 12, he's at 17. Put the primary adversary. Let's give it a +1/+1 counter plus my land becomes a creature. Let's go for the life. He's at 7, I'm at 12. Now even if he repeats the same trick, I will go to 5. There's a Faceless Heaven, okay, a potential extra creature. He can't use it this turn. It has Summon Sickness. So, let's see. I think he's quite thinking of not attacking and save. Hey, that's Inscription of Abundance. Okay, my Storm Charger, it's dead. That was quite a very important creature on the battlefield from my side. Swing with everything, gets an extra card in hand. 12, my opponent, and I'm at 5. Let's put Arlen, the Peck's Hope, in play and create those 2. Oh, it's night. It's night. Okay, that was a good game. That was a bad luck from my opponent's side. Even I didn't notice it was night. Yes, Arlen, during night, it's a wolf, and it's quite scary, and there's the victory. Unlucky from my opponent, I draw that card, unlucky. And even I didn't, at least at first I didn't notice it was night. I thought I will get Arlen. Fourth game. Opening hand was okay, good amount of lands, some creatures to play, Zika Chariot, Werewolf Pack Leader, Lotus Cobra. Okay, that's quite a dangerous creature. That's a very, very dangerous, especially if you don't have any way of dealing it with removing it. Unfortunately, this deck, it's fast and aggro, but doesn't have a lot of removal. Only some tricks like Snakeskin Veil. Voila, good exploration. It seems like this is a 4-color deck. That's a very good combo. Werewolf Pack Leader, Reckless Storm Seeker. Both of them become 3/3, and when you swing it's a 6, and Werewolf Pack Leader gives me an extra card in hand. I think I have a quite good amount of cards that I can play in hand. Skew Swarm. Skew Swarm. Okay, can't imagine how many insects and Skew Swarm will be in play. Another Lotus Cobra. Now we have to go, let's say, aggro, literally aggro. Rangers class. Level it up. We need to go aggro, and that's why I gave the haste to my wolf. Let's try and protect the Werewolf Pack Leader for those extra cards in hand. You have to block. He's not going to sacrifice the cobras. Yes, he sacrificed the cobra. Okay. Obviously, when a land will come and play, Skew Swarm will create, and that's an evolving wild. Very nice. Very, very nice. Evolving wild. He will get 2 lands in play in the same turn. What he's going to do? Oh, sacrifice Evolving Wilds. Okay, makes sense. And put another land in play. Skew Swarm will create another insect. Now I think with the 6th land, Skew Swarm will create a copy of itself. And whenever a land will come in play, the copy of itself will create a copy of itself. And that's why it's quite a very annoying card. Field Trip, another land in play. He's just playing cleanse and creating insects and Skew Swarm. Come on, what are you going to do? You're going to learn. Come on, you don't have a lot of cards to decide which one to choose. And to choose the Destroy Artifact or Enchantment. I think he can play that card. No, he cannot. Yes, he can play that card now and destroy my Rangers class. What is he going to do? No, he'll just play the Kazundu Mammoth. I would have destroyed my Ranger class. I think he's just hoping for chump blocking with the insects. And considering that every land in play will create a Skew Swarm and every Skew Swarm will create a Skew Swarm. So you can imagine how. But I don't think he knows, or he's not aware, that my Werewolf Pack Leader have Trample. Exactly, he doesn't know the trick of Werewolf Pack Leader. Read the cards. Read the cards. If you don't read the cards, you are screwed. And my opponent is in 4. Werewolf Pack Leader becomes a 5/3 with Trample plus the +1/+1 counters from Rangers class. Okay, Rangers class will be destroyed, I think, in this turn. I still have a Snake's Veil in hand, which will give another +1/+1 counter. Now my opponent is a very bad situation. Containment breach will destroy my ranger class. Okay, that was something that I was thinking about. He didn't, I think he didn't play E.N.D. No, he didn't play E.N.D. At the stage I want, let's see. Let's put the land in play. Let's see my opponent what she's going to do. Okay. Now I think he learned the lesson that Werewolf Pack Leader has trample. He's just trying to block everything. My Werewolf Pack Leader with everything. Okay, that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to give a +1/+1 counter. Killing all his creatures, dealing also some damage, and he's at 1. Get her life. He's at 1. Now, depends a lot from this turn, and he just conceded. I think he didn't draw any lands. Skew Squirm needs lands. He didn't get any lands, and my Werewolf Pack Leader with trample did the job. Leave me a comment below. Will Werewolf eventually start to dominate Standard? And as always, subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.